What's up, everybody? Welcome back for some more Vampire Survivors. Today, we're going to keep going with the Operation Guns DLC. I think this may be the last run if we're able to tick off everything we have to do. I'll throw some money into just kind of whatever here. Or actually, hold on. Are there any characters we need to buy? Yeah, Newt. Maybe we play Newt? He's 800. Buy him. Projectile speed increases might. Sure, why not? Because I believe we just need to evolve a few weapons. Specifically, we need to evolve Homing Mist, Blade Crossbow, and the Diver Mines, I think. Yeah, Diver Mines. We also need to rescue the guy in the stage and then basically just beat the stage. Get to level 80, defeat the stuff, whatever. So we're doing it. Let's play Newt. Diver Mines. We're going to go 6 weapons. Start it up. Alien Revengeance, the final Contra stage. Great work, Contra unit. You found the source of the alien invasion. You're our only hope. The only squad strong enough to survive in these stinking egg-spawning grounds. Shoot those evil space creatures and win the war for humanity. All right, you've got it, Chief. We're going to turn off Arcana's limit break. We're going to head in just like this. Let's go. Ooh, nice. I see that Homing Mist is on the stage. That's one of the weapons we need to evolve. And the other one was the Blade Crossbow, I believe. Maybe something else as well, but let's start with those. Right now, I'm just going to chill with the Diver Mines for a minute and see what we get out of the shop. How close are these items, by the way? They're not that far. Mines are not crushing it right now for an early weapon. I would love to get anything else. I feel like this guy's fast as hell. Weapon power up. Very nice. Absolutely, we take that. I know it's not an extra weapon, but it's still nice. Plus, this was the weapon we kind of like cheesed in between those hallways, right? We should find another spot like that. What's this other? Okay, and these items are close. I'm going to grab the Homing Mist off the ground. We'll leave that other one over there for later, maybe. There's also, of course, the coffin, which we'll get to, but I'm gonna try and beef up a little bit before we do that. All right, shotgun's not one we need to evolve. I don't think Metal Claw was one, but I don't know if we've evolved Metal Claw, so let's take it. I like it a lot as a weapon. Like Metal Claw, I also like Homing Mist. PU Laser we definitely evolved, so let's leave that one out for now. Let's take a little Empty Tome. Prism Lass as well, we've definitely already evolved. Let's focus on the things we need for unlocks for right now. Sonic Bloom, did we evolve that one? Let's take it either way. I don't remember, I do like it. We actually see here what we've evolved. We can indeed. So yeah, it's Homing Mist. Oh, actually, Prism Lass we have not evolved. We actually do need to grab that one. Thankfully, we've got the slots for it. We've got the slots for Blade Crossbow and Prism Lass. And then we're covered. We have already evolved Sonic Bloom, so we don't need to prioritize that one. Didn't look like we've evolved Metal Claw yet, right? Oh, no, we have. Okay, so we're good on that one, too. It will never do you wrong until you hit minus 90%. That's true. Imagine if we could take it past that. Actually, then would it send it up? Also, why am I sleeping on this chest? It's not an evolution chest. Sure. Level 1 Homing Mist is just fine. Hollow Heart I like. I think we do take it for the evolution. I also think we hold off on picking up that weapon power up on the stage and we try to just get one of these weapons evolved quickly. Nothing changes once you go past minus 90%. It's a cap. Yeah, no, I was saying imagine if we could take it past minus 100%. Like, what would happen? All right. I'm actually going to hold off on the spinach for right now because I want to make sure we're able to get the evolution items we need for these weapons that we're picking up. And Tome's really the one I'm willing to just kind of like throw away because we need empty Tome. It's empty Tome. All right. He's actually, it's pretty tight right now, so we need to be a little careful here. Duplicator we love. Now, how's Homing Mist looking? It's already 3 levels up. Maybe that's the one we focus on evolving right away. Getting this weapon power up off our bar so we could then get more of them out of the shop. To try to have our best chance if possible of actually evolving all these weapons. Once had my cooldown of minus 250%, not realizing it was doing nothing. Yeah, it still feels good to make the number go up, you know? You're basically an expert at this game now, Yak? Let's go, dude. Welcome in, bud. Who's your favorite character, man, and why is it Poe? Empty Tome is one of my go-to passives. It just basically never misses. It's really, really good. Antonio, because I don't need anything but a whip to be a G. Dude, Antonio's kind of sick. I did an Antonio no upgrades run where I won on the Mad Forest with no meta upgrades. As the fucking whip man, dude. Yeah, Vampire Survivors is rad. I'm glad you're finally trying the game out. I saw you were playing Neo as well, which I still should do a full playthrough at some point. I fell off of it because I really didn't like the Diablo style itemization. But, you know. Imelda unblinded is pretty crazy. What do you mean unblinded? Stick to diver mines for now. Poe gets a rocking chair. That's why he's the best. Let's go. What's up, DK? Welcome in, bud. Armor, that's for Sonic Bloom, so actually I'm not going to focus that. Yeah, I remember we evolved that the other day because I remember explicitly being like, chat, just tell me. Which one is it? I live ARPG, so I like the loot. My problem is streaming Neo and reading all the loot is not entertaining for viewers. Yeah, true. I ran into that a bit when playing Path of Exile. I feel like, you know, if you're hardcore into Path of Exile, they sort of don't mind, but not the best streaming game per se. Nevermind is okay. Alternate unlock mode for Imelda comes with a level 5 empty tome. Oh, right. Is that the one you get after you beat the adventure? Because we did do her adventure. You live ARPG, man. You got to try fucking Path of Exile, too. That game rules. I was actually just playing it the other day. Yep. Yeah, nice, nice. I'm also excited for Titan Quest 2 coming out later this year. That game looks pretty cool, and I never played the OG, but I know the OG is one of the main inspirations for Grim Dawn, which I fucking love. So. Oh yeah, I remember you were playing Grim Dawn a little while ago, Yak. Have you seen the Pokemon ZA trailer? I did indeed. I did indeed. I think some of the ideas with the battle system and stuff are interesting, for sure. I'm excited for that aspect of it. I was whining the other day in here. You must not have been here, DK. I was whining about the visuals, but I got nothing interesting to say. You know what I'm gonna say. All right. Things are actually a little dicey here. I really could use some more weapons. Maybe we want to reroll to get some of the weapons we're looking for. Okay, let's see. We can max out some of these, but I think actually at this time, spinach is tempting. It's really tempting, but I'm going to reroll a little bit and see if we can find what we're looking for instead. Not to see you laser. Don't fist me like this, bro. Blade crossbow. There we go. That's one of the ones we're looking for. We need to go a little wider now. We're tall enough. We're tall enough. We need to go wide. We need more shit on the screen. Yo, Runted is also pretty crazy. That's like the big dragon guy, right? Alright. Grab this. We actually probably should have saved that for an evolution, huh? That's okay. We'll be alright. Go wanting. I think it looks amazing and I can't wait to play it. Probably going to put tons of hours into it. Depends how big the map is, how everything will work out. Yeah. I find the city idea interesting. I do wonder if they're going to be able to make it varied enough in ZA, you know, to like have like big different city biomes and stuff. Prism Blast we also needed. Perfect, dude. And we're getting shit. This is amazing. Now we need a tracked orb as well. But yeah, I'm interested to see for ZA for sure. I enjoyed Arceus. Three-headed dragon that can get evolution from any chest, just that its curse jumps 1% every level without cap. Mega is a huge selling point for me. I wish they would bring it back as a permanent feature. Yeah, I like the mega fights. They're cool. Cracked orb. Now when we evolve something and drop that weapon power up, we need to try and not grab any new passives. Oh shit, there's a guardian here. Am I close to one of the items? I'm not. They just fucking spawn on this stage, dude? Yeah, I think the mega fights are cool. They're not like a huge make or break for me personally, but I see why people get really into them. They're definitely cool. Alright, these squiggly worms are fucking me up right now. Alright. Grab this with a tracked orb. Don't get any of that shit. Just homing miss is good. Very close to getting evolution here. Sheer insanity. Chaos is way too OP in this game. Yeah, Chaos is crazy. We played Chaos once and it felt like that. I was like, all right, I'm seeing what I need to see. Pokemon Champions reveal? Any opinion on it? What do you mean by that? Was that part of the trailer? Was it the very end of the trailer? Maybe I didn't watch the trailer all the way to the end. Oh, and there's our weapon power up again. You'll love to see it right away. And we want to try to just get as many of these weapons evolved as we can. That's how we clear up this adventure. Didn't watch the direct, did you? Okay, no, I didn't watch direct. Did not watch the Nintendo Direct. What's the shtick with Pokemon Champions? Those two words together sound cool enough to me. I'm interested. Alright, things are getting a little spicy here. A little time freeze is actually pretty nice. Still weird how this Guardian's just like one of the big fights here. I'll take Empty Tome. Don't take Armor yet. We need to leave that passive slot open so we can evolve as many of these weapons as possible. The game's gonna be like Pokemon Showdown and Pokemon Stadium in non-Pokemon speak, and that means it's like a battle simulator. Let's go, dude. In non-Pokemon speak. Okay, yeah, gotcha. Yeah, that's very exciting. Hopefully that's rad. Ooh, wings, we need that. But we can't get it yet. We'll have to get it eventually, but not yet. Going for this run's for the long run, you know? We thankfully do have some revivals as well. That does sound sick, though. Do you know when it's coming out, DK? We have home compatibility on both Switch and mobile. Interesting. I don't love when things are on mobile because I feel like it's going to hold them back, but phones are getting better and better, so I guess you never know. No release date? Gotcha. I just feel like when something comes out on mobile, it basically guarantees that it's going to have the most predatory monetization possible. You know? And that's not, obviously, that's not an absolute truth, but it's, like, kind of common. Like, Vampire Survivors is on mobile and does not have predatory monetization. Like, it exists. It's just... can't shake that feeling, you know? Oh, and we killed the Guardian, finally. Can we get another evolution? We can on homing this. Take it. Perfect. Things looking decent. We got another weapon power up right away, man. That's so nice. We might just pull it off, chat. Don't take the wings yet. They're baiting you with those wings. We got plenty more things to evolve still. We have 4 unevolved weapons. Ideally, we could get all of them, but we have to get, you know, 2 more weapon power-ups out of this one in the shop to make it happen. Let's focus on evolving Prism Blast first. Got this for just some levels. It's fine. Nice. We got Prism Blast. That's good luck. Stick to, yeah, this one's closer. Oh, but we don't have the wings. Whatever. We can max it out and get it out of the shop. But really, we should be focusing on leveling Blade Crossbow when it shows up because we have the passive for it. So earlier today, Leah and I watched like a whole hour-long interview between the YouTuber, the Lazy Peon, some of you guys might know, and the like head creative director for Ashton Creation. And it was, you know, it was the sort of thing where it was a lot of repetitive information, a lot of stuff we already know about the game, but just showed a lot of footage for it, and the format of the interview. Don't take this. You can go Metal Claw. The format of the interview was they would kind of talk through some questions and then they would duel, and then they would talk through some questions and maybe like change classes around and duel. It was a lot of fun, and that game, I am just so excited for it. If people haven't been following Ashton Creation, definitely watch like a recap on it. It looks like, you know, who knows? It's a video game. When it comes out, maybe it'll be shit. Who knows? But it's been in production for a long time. It's in an alpha state now, and it looks so fun. I'm so excited. And honestly, I should post that interview into the MMO channel in the Discord. It got me pretty hyped up. Like, you can only get in to the alpha right now. You pay a bunch of money. They're kind of discouraging people from doing it who don't want to actively test the game. So I don't really think I should be jumping in because I don't really want to actively test the game. I want to play the game. But I'm excited for when it's more in like a playable state. How has Vampire Survivors been? You're getting close to putting on hold for a bit till new content, aren't you? Your last adventure mode? Yeah. Haven't been here much. No worries at all, man. Yeah, Vampire Survivors has been going well. I think today is going to be our last day of actual progress. I think this is the last run right now. Unless we fail something here, this is going to be the end of all of the major boxes we wanted to tick. The only boxes left to tick, really, in the game would be completing every stage as every character, which I've said I don't really want to do. So we're going to call this here, and we're going to move on and do some challenge runs, probably another few sessions, a few more streams of Vampire Survivors, where we do a bunch of wacky challenge runs and stuff, to kind of like have our fun with the game before we shelve it, you know? And then if new content comes out, I'll definitely come back and update the playlist and play more of the game. But can I get an evolution? I can't. Let's save that silver chest. But for now, I think we're going to wrap it up and probably move on to trying to effectively 100% Halls of Torment, I think. Maybe. One weapon Flea Man run. Dude, we're gonna win a game as Flea Man. I'm hoping I could do it with no eggs, but if I need to do it with eggs, we're gonna do it with as few eggs as possible. But don't you worry, a Flea Man segment is coming. right. New content is in development, and I can't wait. I did see that, and I saw they were saying that they wanted it to be like as big as Ode to Castlevania, which seems insanely ambitious. Because it was a beefy fucking DLC. On how many evolutions do we need? No, we still need just more weapon power-ups. Don't take the passive yet. There's that evolution. That eats it. Now we got to get another one. All right, we can't actually evolve the Prism Blast yet because that's the one that needs the wings. Pushing Blade Crossbow. That works. Do you know, DK, if they hinted at all more like what the new content's going to be about or anything? I feel like I didn't see any specifics, just that like they kind of confirmed like new stuff's coming. Nice, there's our weapon power up. So 3 weapons that can benefit. So when it's down to 2 weapons, we can actually go and get a 6th passive and pick up the one on the stage, and then we're covered. We can evolve everything we're holding. This dance has actually been kind of fun to do. I'm enjoying it. Yeah, once again, still open to suggestions for what bullet heaven game people would want to see next. I'm leaning towards Halls of Torment, or maybe Deep Rock Galactic Survivor, like I said before, but open to suggestions. Let me know here on Twitch or in the comments below. Definitely want to keep pumping out some bullet heaven content. I enjoy the genre quite a bit. And, you know, we sort of carved out that niche for ourselves anyways, so why not? I want to see Blade Crossbow. We only need 1 more level, so we'll get it in a second. Not be long. Does feel like we're pretty much destroying. Don't pick up the armor yet. We're so close to being able to get it, but not yet. In 1 level on Blade Crossbow here. We honestly should just re-roll forward or something at this point, just to get shit moving. We got 2 chests now. I know I said I would re-roll and then didn't. I'm so sorry. All right, there it is. Blade Crossbow, finally. Snag this. Evolution. Oh yeah, and this one's just constant Grand Cross. I forgot about that. I think we did it 1 weapon only. It's not going to be quite so... It's still pretty constant on this, but it's not quite like when we did it 1 weapon only. All right, now we need 1 more weapon level up here. Perfect. And now with that one picked up, we can snag the final passives, being wings. And we can evolve that weapon. We'll never evolve Sonic Boom, but that's fine. Or actually, yeah, we were never going to get it, so we could have grabbed it off of the last one and just grabbed the other weapon power up off the stage, but fucking whatever. It's fine. We're chilling. Not that I'm aware of, but I can predict... Oh no, wait, no, we're okay. I can predict more Darkanas, yeah, for sure. Probably a new DLC, maybe new original ones, since they've done 3 collaborations. Maybe they're done with original ones and just going to do more collaborations, not sure. Yeah, I wonder. I feel like the collaborations have done well for them. I feel like I would kind of prefer more original ones, but I see them doing more collaborations. There's wings. There's our evolution. And that should be all the unlocks we need. Now let's go get the character. We're chilling, man. You grab that weapon up there too. What is that? Is that the long gun? I don't even know. Maybe this was not the way to go. We're figuring it out. Who do I gotta kill to open this thing? There we go. No problem. Thanks, Newt Pliskin. You got it, pal. Rochi, the Revive King. What do you guys think in chat? Would you rather see a collaboration DLC or an original one? Unless something happens, I know tons of content is still on its way just due to the hints they have dropped over the years. Yeah, I guess. I've said this a bunch of times in the stream. I feel like they should consider calling it soon and just moving on to like Vampire Survivors 2 or something instead. I think we are reaching that point for sure. Like to see them do Ode to Castlevania Adventure Mode. Me too, man. For some reason, I feel like they're not going to, but maybe I'm not really getting that from anywhere. It just feels like they would have released it with the DLC if they were going to do that, but I don't know. I would definitely like it. What does it matter at this point? We're kind of just getting stuff. And we can't evolve this, so just get it and get the items or whatever. It's fine. I mean, Ode to Castlevania was pretty much the peak, so it'll be interesting to see if they can top it. IMO. I feel like they won't because it's easy, so big adventure or short content. They are pretty short, I guess. Red shot, sure, why not? This one, what does it matter? Just more damage, baby. Who Project crossover? It's one of the OG bullet hell games. I've never even heard of that. Maybe we'll check it out at some point. Alright, we're chilling at this point. How's our standstill tech? I feel like we're probably in a decent standstill spot if we want to be totally real. It was started by one guy in Japan back in the PC98 days, and it got a very sizable fandom. Interesting. I could see some sort of mech IP like Gundam making a fun DLC. Yeah. Gundam, I remember when we talked about this before Transformers came up. Like, anything like that could be cool. Honestly, the format of the game, I feel like, is ripe for any sort of collab, you know? Because, like, the gameplay doesn't need to exactly match it, but they can still take, like, visual stuff and sprites. TNMT? Yeah, that'd be sick. Mega Man? Yup. Mega Man would be dope. Yeah, we talked about that one last time, too. Mega Man, Final Fantasy. There's a bunch of, like, really good franchises they could get, and then there's also a bunch of good, just, like, indie stuff they could add. Want them to release the director's cut so I can play with those characters, but I don't know when that fits into their roadmap. Yeah, it feels like that thing you said was from forever ago. I wonder when they're actually going to do that. Killer Care Bears DLC. Yeah, I want a Happy Tree Friends DLC. Anybody remember Happy Tree Friends? I think that's the collaboration we need. Be more levels on this, I guess, sure. I guess we can go get that one weapon power up. Yeah, I don't know. I would, me personally, don't get me wrong, I'm excited for more content. I'll play more content, but I kind of hope they're cooking up a Vampire Survivors too. My Little Pony DLC, dude, that's a whole world I've never gotten into, but there's a lot more shit going on there than people think, apparently. In the My Little Pony sphere. Alright. Teletubbies DLC. Yeah, dude, I would main Poe for sure. For sure. Bronies are up there with furries as a group of people I will never understand. Nothing against them, I'll just never understand them. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's not for me, but like, live your life, you know? Let them... I'm happy they found something that makes them happy. I'm with you. But then again, I haven't really watched the show. Who knows? Maybe if I get really into My Little Pony, I'll just become a straight up brony, dude. Still wondering what kind of substance they were on when they were created Teletubbies? The money-making kind, man. That shit was inspired. 'Cause I ate that up as a kid. I loved Teletubbies. I weirdly feel like if I watched it now, nostalgia may even overcome the cursed nature of it, and I might even enjoy it now. I could be wrong though. I don't know. It's been quite a while. All right, here's the 25-minute boss. This is the last like actual progress objective we got to do. Most hilarious thing about Teletubbies is how big they actually were on sets. They were almost 10 feet tall. Yeah, that's terrifying. Teletubbies would be a great, like, Five Nights at Freddy's collab. Backstage on the Teletubbies set, you're playing a security guard. I've also never played any Five Nights at Freddy's, so I don't really have a ton of context for how the game actually works. But you're basically just like a security guard sitting at a desk watching cams and stuff, right? Waiting to get, like, scared by mechanical bears. Back in my 20s, I think it's been a while, but I used to be into My Little Pony because of this girl I liked. We bonded over the show and watched it together while we were at church. I don't really watch it nowadays. Sometimes it's like that, man. You know, being with somebody, you'll throw yourselves into their hobbies, and then sometimes you find yourself really enjoying it. An ex of mine, we did a thing where I agreed to watch through the entirety of Vampire Diaries with her if she played through the entirety of Dark Souls 3. And honestly, we both did our side. Actually, we never really finished Vampire Diaries, but we watched a fucking ton of it. Like, easily like 7 to 10 seasons. A ton of it. But we didn't finish it, and it was at a point when she was like, yeah, we don't need to keep going past this point. I'm good now. And I was like, okay. But she did play all the way through Dark Souls 3, and I gotta hand it to her. That was respect, because she was not, like, a video game enjoyer at all. Not even was she not, like, a gamer. You know, she was, like, never played video games, like, at all. And she just fucking tanked Dark Souls 3, so I gotta respect it. And you know, for what it's worth, I did my best to... I tanked Vampire Diaries. I really didn't enjoy it. Not a big fan. I enjoyed some parts of it, and I do like that kind of shit. I 100% like that kind of shit. I enjoy Twilight. Like, not in the sense that I think it's, like, good necessarily, but I enjoy it. And Vampire Diaries, I, like, couldn't even get there. Just couldn't get there. Especially the later in we got. Like, it started out, like, sort of okay, but not great. And it just got worse and worse. Elder Scrolls crossover, and you can Foos Road Daw the mobs out of the screen. Yes, let's go. She's a great artist. I remember her drawing Full Metal Alchemist characters as ponies, and they turned out amazing. Wow. Dude, when the fandoms intersect. Doing that since I've been playing Skyrim again, but I didn't know how that would work, but I would like to summon dragons or shouts. I mean, you could, again, with Vampire Survivors, you could work like any game's references into the gameplay format. You know? They didn't. I mean, Castlevania was perfect. Any 2D game is great because they can literally just like rip animations and shit. Like all the weapons and stuff in this are all like, you know, attacks and abilities in all these other Castlevania games. All right. Also, Vampire Diaries is fine for a bit until it started pissing me off by turning my favorite characters against each other right around the time the originals showed up in the show. Stopped watching it. Yeah, I remember that vaguely. I liked some aspects of the show towards the beginning. It was always like very, you know, like CW melodrama shit. But like I said, I enjoy some of that shit, truly. But Vampire Diaries, I always fucking hated the main character, honestly. I thought she was so boring. and granted, that's sort of a standard for the genre. Like, if we want to stick in, talk about Twilight, like, Bella Swan is boring and bland as fuck. But they kind of managed to make everything else interesting enough around her, and I feel like they kind of just failed to do that with Vampire Diaries. True Blood I've been meaning to try. I watched some episodes with an ex in high school, but it was like late into the show and I kind of didn't know the characters and wasn't invested. Leah and I have talked about trying that show from the start. Anna Paquin. This is my vampire shows out of all the vamp shows. I will super, super highly recommend, while we're on the topic, Interview with a Vampire. The show is excellent. It's incredible. It's super, super good. Very highly recommend. I think at least the first season is on Netflix now, or was. It's one of those shows that's like on AMC, so it's like a pain to get access to. I've honestly, for both the seasons now, I've ended up just buying the season on Amazon because it's like $20 to just have all the episodes permanently. And that's actually a decent deal. Like, rather than dealing with like signing up for a month of the service, Seen the movie, the Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt. Yeah. The Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt one. The movie is great. I love the movie. The show is definitely different. I feel like the show I honestly like a little more at this point. They're very different though. I like them both a lot. Highly recommend checking out the show. It's definitely like a slower paced, like prestige drama because it's like it breaks up the shit over a whole season of a show. But it is awesome. It's super good. Thinking of vampire stuff? Same, man. Unashamedly so. Unashamedly so. Adventure complete. That's it. Back on topic. That's Vampire Survivors done. I guess we didn't really put a lot of fanfare towards it, but that's it. All 6 unlocks taken care of. We got all our evolutions. Let's go. And that's it. Does the show go over the centuries like the movie does? It does. It goes over a long period of time, yes. It I believe they break up the book across the first couple seasons or something, or maybe it's like they go further from the book after the first season. Some shit like that. I've never read the book myself. But the show covers more than just the first season of the show does not cover the entirety of the movie, if that makes sense. Covers a lot of it, but not the whole thing. And it's really, really good. My ex got me into the book series Vampire Academy, and I loved it. Unfortunately, I wasn't a big reader, so I got through the first book and half of the second one, but I remember I went out and bought the whole series. I think I still have them packed away somewhere. I should reread them. That's funny, actually. One of my roommates, his girlfriend, loves the books and the movie. And we kind of like it. It's sort of become a joke in the house since a lot of us don't think the movie is the best. But it's fun shit, I like all that stuff. I enjoy it. I love the Underworld movies, at least like the first couple. First 3, I like. Again, none of them, we're not talking cinema here. but they're a great fucking time. Underworld, Van Helsing's great. Most recently, Nosferatu was a ripper for sure. But yeah, anyways, vampire stuff, Vampire Survivors. That's it. We have completed all of our checkboxes in the game. Let's go ahead and back out, leave adventure, but we can just like look at it. We have 373 out of 373 unlocks, 57 out of 57 secrets, 380 out of 380 of the collection, 292 out of 292 of the beastiary. We've done all adventures, and we've gotten all power-ups. We've bought every character in the game. We've got the whole thing. Or actually, we haven't bought them all. Let me go through, for the completion's sake, let me go through and just buy them all, okay? Oh, that's just the way he looks. Oh, this guy. Anyone else we haven't bought? No, that's everybody. Well, that's it. That's a fully 100% completed file. So, thanks for watching the longest YouTube guide ever made. If anybody wants to have a 100% completed Vampire Survivors file, just start at the beginning of the playlist and do everything exactly as I did. Do all like roughly 190 videos, just do everything exactly that way, and you will get 100% completion. Thanks for watching, everybody. We appreciate you.